And now it's time for our viewer poll review. We ask, what areas of government spending do you think should be prioritized to avoid a shutdown? 27% of you say healthcare and social services, 6% of you say education, 59% of you say defense and national security, and 8% of you say infrastructure and public transportation. Thank you for taking part in our viewer polls. You can keep taking part by going to crossroadstoday.com/vote. And now we hear from our friend Jessica Gum from the Food Bank of the Golden Crescent. Welcome, Jessica.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you here, and we're so lucky to have the Food Bank of the Golden Crescent servicing 11 counties in our region.
11 county service area, that is correct.
And y'all have a charity basketball game coming up.
We do. It'll be the 3rd annual charity basketball game, November 17th. It's a Sunday. It's going to take place at the St. Joseph Dome. And it's the postal workers against the first responders, so the Victoria Fire Department and Police Department. And yeah, so it's I think they're split right now because, you know, this being the 3rd annual one, the postal workers won last year and maybe the first responders the year before, or I could have that backwards. But so yeah, this is like their 3rd game, so they're really into it to see who's going to pull it off. Yeah,
is it pretty competitive?
It's pretty competitive. They take it pretty seriously.
Wow.
So yeah, and they practice kind of leading up to the game, and yeah, it's a good time though. I mean, it's all in good fun, of course. But
and you can bring $5 for admission.
Yes, it's $5, or you can bring 5 canned goods, you know, as your entry fee. And so yeah, and they can purchase tickets on our website. All that information and stuff will be on our website and social media. So
we'll be sure to post a story with a link on our website too to help our viewers out.
That would be great. Wonderful.
And I know there are volunteer opportunities year-round.
Always, yes. Our volunteer days are the 2nd and 4th Saturdays of the month. Of course, that could change during the holiday season, but we'll keep everyone posted on those changes. But yes, and it's from 8 to noon. Of course, volunteers are welcomed during the week as well. And those are from 8 to noon and then 1 to 4:30. Yes.
Wow, I know I've been meaning to volunteer at the food bank. I know the work y'all do has a tremendous impact in our community.
And we rely heavily on volunteer help, you know, especially when we get a big donation from the retailers. So our staff, you know, it's pretty labor intensive on them. So to inspect the food, and there's a lot of sorting and then boxing. So yes, we are always in need of volunteer help.
It can always be a good bonding experience. Maybe a group at the office wants to go volunteer one day. And
we have a lot
of brand new facility too. It's almost 2 years old now.
Yes, exactly. We are so happy in our new home, and you know, much larger warehouse and offices, and yep, and our cooler capacity is increased, so we're able to take in more food and the perishable foods and whatnot. So we're really excited to be in our new building. And I mean, we welcome volunteers, individuals, and groups anytime during those, you know, scheduled hours. And if any groups or organizations, students and whatnot need service hours, that they qualify, you know, so.
Well, we don't need service hours, but I'm going to try to convince my Sunrise crew to come.
Oh, that'd be great.
We'll see.
Yes, we have a lot of, you know, in fact, HEB just came and volunteered, and then as part of Hunger Action Month for September, and they also provided our staff with lunch. So yeah, just any groups or businesses.
Well, thank you so much, Jessica, for everything you do and for everything the food bank does. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. Really appreciate it.
All right, well, that does it for this week's show. Be sure to sign up, volunteer, and get in the holiday spirit because it's right around the corner. We'll see you next week.